Hey everyone, Mucklick Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire IV here, and I hate wasting time. This is a guide to Decima and the Wing 8 raid. Now let's get to the point. From the start of the raid is a short escort, after which you can go west or east. Going west takes you to a mini-boss before Decima. Just assume that every red circle on this mini-boss will one-shot kill you and move out of them. If you respect those, this will die and you can move on. Decima is in the next room. Let's talk preparation. Decima has attacks that hit the farthest 5 people later in the fight. For this reason, I recommend having one group that is fully ranged. That's 1 healer and 4 ranged DPS. 1 ranged DPS will be busy the whole fight. His name is Bob now. Ideally, have Bob take a teleport like Blink or Shift Signet. Raptor jump in to start the encounter. Decima frequently does an attack chain that goes left, right, center, and then Deimos pizza slices that go from her front to her back. You can just heal through all of it, but if you are going to use a dodge, use it on the pizza slices they hit the hardest. Whenever she hops into the air with a bright red circle in the middle, use stability to avoid being knocked back. Also note that the bright red circle in the middle will kill you even if you are dodging. Note the electric fences between the pylons. These act like pinball bumpers, and if you get knocked into one, you will bounce off. You can teleport past them just fine if needed. Throughout the fight, the fences will change in different patterns. Just know that you should not touch them. Any pylon that has an electric circle around it will periodically make green circles that move towards the boss. Body block them to destroy them over time. Small green circles will stop once touching a single player. Larger green circles will require more people to stop them. Any green circle reaching Decima will buff her. If she gets 10 buffs, she wipes the room. The group that is not the 5 ranged players is in charge of soaking all the greens. Decima will periodically target a large arrow at the farthest player. This should be Bob. If the arrow is bright red, teleport behind a pylon that has no charges. This will save Bob's life and also charge it to a low setting. If you bait the red arrow into an already charged pylon, it will buff it and thus have a bigger damage field and make larger greens. If the arrow is a faint orange, point it between pylons so that it doesn't hit any, just take the hit and get healed up. If you are hit by any arrow, do not soak greens, as the arrow will leave a debuff that will make the greens very painful. This is why we have one group for arrows, which is ranged, and one group for greens. When everyone gets red circles, split up slightly until they go boom and then return. These are not lethal, so a slight overlap usually won't kill you. Don't touch the pylons with these circles. Decima occasionally hits the outer arena. No one should be there except maybe Bob if he's screwing up. At 75%, get ready to CC Decima while blocking the greens. After successfully CCing, the greens will slow down and are easier to manage. After a short time, she will do an explosion even if you're CC'd. The damage will increase if any greens reach her. Heal through it. Going forward, Decima will do 5 orange beams instead of 1. There are multiple ways of handling this, but the way we used was to stack up the 5 ranged people. Make sure no pylons will be hit and then heal through it. Make sure Bob is still the farthest back, even if only by a small amount. Sometimes, instead of 5 orange beams, you will see 4 orange and 1 big red. Have Bob handle the reds same as before, and the others stack up to handle the oranges. At 40% is another CC phase with greens and the big boom at the end, same as before. Going forward, whenever the boss does the red or orange arrows, you will also see a green arrow on the opposite side. Colorblind people, enjoy! The 5 people not in the ranged group need to stack in that arrow to soak it. If you do not have 5 in it, the beam will charge up a pylon. Additionally, below 40% health, Decima will fire all the arrow beams simultaneously. For you warrior mains, that means at the same time, and no longer fires them one by one. If that is too much to heal through, instead of all stacking on a dime, stand shoulder to shoulder so you aren't eating each other's beams. Just make sure your beam doesn't hit a pylon behind you. Soon Decima will add an additional mechanic. When she does the arrows, she will also summon wind that will push you out of position for a few seconds. Stability can be used to counter this. We had one person in charge of using stab for the hops and another for the wind. You've now seen all the mechanics, just do them on repeat until the boss is dead. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like for the YouTube algorithm, comment if you have any questions or if you know any tips and tricks that I didn't share, and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more content. Another massive thank you to the supporters on Patreon and Twitch who keep this channel alive, and if you're interested in becoming one and getting more videos and perks, there's a link to that in the description. Now you know how to ground a lightning rod. You're welcome. Click these links.